all through your stereo. Get you through any scenario. So pump this in your headset. You ain't even gotta take a drug test. Fuck work, but I'ma go. Fuck work, but I'ma go.
Hey, so it's Natasha and Jenna checking in on one Wretched Podcast.
Y'all already know what's about to come up next.
Each and every Monday.
What's the first thing? What is the first thing?
You know we gotta motherfucking get the vent out the way. We got to get the vent out the way.
Listen, if you just started your job today and they ain't got your paperwork together,
just quit. Don't even, just quit. Just tell them, look, don't even worry about it. I got another job offer. Don't do it. Don't do it.
And we know deep down inside you don't. But don't let them try your life like that.
Yes, because your first check is not gonna be right. But if today your last day,
you better head to the unemployment office, baby.
Yes. Hey, listen, don't quit. Do anything.
Let them fire you, bro, so you get that check,
Get
bro.
your unemployment check. And listen, don't do anything in regards to performance because you're not getting unemployment.
And don't go beat nobody up.
Please don't do that.
Man, guess what happened to me at work today?
What the hell is going on around here?
I'm gonna need a new job if these folks don't quit playing with me. Or
How the hell you gonna get fired on your day off?
I would fight anybody. Managers
like
and
they
everybody.
fight, like
Yep.
boxing.
Yep.
What you got?
Yeah. Like, if somebody try me. Like, I just feel like when it comes down to working, don't constantly ask me if I'm completed this assignment or be up under me. You walking past my cubicle, sit time. Bitch, chill out.
Looking over your shoulder.
Yeah. Like,
Look over your shoulder, baby.
Like, what you over here doing? Like, bruh, chill. First of all, chill out. Yeah, like, my whole ratchet side.
But you know, a lot of managers don't start micromanaging though until they numbers on the line. When they numbers on the line, everybody numbers on the line.
Yeah.
My job almost out the door. We all y'all on the chopping block.
Everybody getting watched.
Yes, and I think a lot of them be under pressure. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you'd be. I mean, some of them are like that. Some of them are very controlling, and you gotta have that. What you doing? Where you at?
Yes.
Why you back from lunch late? Why this? Why that?
Right.
Especially, I've had two managers that were like foreigners.
And they
micromanage the most.
Ooh.
Like when I used to drive a truck, the owner of the company, he was from Ethiopia, I think. But this nigga, he was on us for every little thing, and it'd be stuff that you've been doing like since you started the job.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like, don't ask me 4 times if I've done that. I got to do that every day.
Right.
Like, why wouldn't I do it? Like,
Yeah.
that'd be what.
I used to say all the time, it's trust. Like, you're lacking trust in me, so I need to lack trust in you.
Mm-hmm.
So now I need to question, have you taken care of things? If you keep asking me, do I take care of things?
Right.
Is my pay gonna be right Friday? Did you turn in my time sheet?
And it's
Did
the
you
same
approve?
thing. Like, if it's new things, I get it. And you don't know if I did new things.
Right.
But if it's the same thing we've been doing that's a part of the whole job, bro, don't ask me about that. Bro.
Right. Especially if I haven't missed, like, if I never missed it. Like,
right.
Why are you doing this?
It's
But like but to piggyback off what you said, it's 2 different ones.
Yeah.
Like I've never had a micromanager to like be over me, but when the pressure is on, they be like, "Listen, I need y'all to like, I got my boss coming. We need to do this."
Right.
So they warn you.
Right.
But then you got the ones that's just straight up dicks. Like,
That's just them.
Like,
right.
I despise a controlling person. Like, I'm a grown person, just like you.
Right.
If I'm doing something or if I miss doing something, let me know, and I'm going to correct it.
But see, I think a lot of managers miss, if you're going to be a micromanager, then get in the trenches.
Yeah.
I think a lot of times they just be like,
they just be extra.
Get your numbers up. Get your numbers up.
Right.
Get your numbers up. Like, all right, bitch, get down.
Chill.
Right. Get 20 for me.
Come sit next to me and let's do it together.
Yes, that be my whole thing, is like being a bullpen with us. Like, that's what pisses me off with micromanagers, is because they stand on the sideline.
Yeah.
Coaching.
They don't be getting down with you.
Like, you don't know how this feel no
Yeah.
more. Get in here and see how this feel one day.
It was this one manager I had. I used to sit outside of his office. And I just
In the
felt
chair?
Like,
He was sitting in the chair outside.
I was in the cubicles, and he was in his office space. But my desk was like right in
outside.
front of his.
Oh, you couldn't.
So I really couldn't. Now y'all know I was doing everything, but
that's why his ass was micromanaging.
But it was always like, you know, your numbers was low this week and da 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 da. And this man did not have no recruiter's experience at all. So I was like, but you don't have no experience with recruiters, so how you gonna tell me my numbers low? So I'm like, well, why would I need you if I had recruiter's experience?
Ooh.
Check your ass.
But I'm saying though, you can't tell me about my numbers if you ain't never recruited.
You don't know how to get numbers.
What you talking about?
Where
you find numbers? Where do you find numbers, bro?
Tell us that, hey, the numbers that I have been getting have been exceptional.
Like,
this was a good week.
Like, what's up? So it's just those micromanagers be the 9 times out of 10 ones that have never done what you do, and that's why they're micromanaging you because they don't know how to do it. So they gotta stay on top of you in order to make sure you do it. Because any manager that can do it, 9 times out of 10, they own you, but then they like, bro, I'm gonna stay late and get this shit done because I cannot depend on him.
Right. Let me help where I can.
Right.
But if you don't even know
like, hey,
what they're
if you
doing.
can get me this piece, I'm gonna do this piece,
Yeah.
and then that way, and then when after I get this piece done, then you go put everything together, and then I'm gonna send it over.
That's a good manager.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay. We all gonna stay late and get this done. You know, blah blah blah. That nigga used to stay late and just be in his office twiddling his thumbs. And I'm like, why are you still here?
You ain't even helping.
Right.
You just watching us.
You're just here just to say we stayed late. So you can say we stayed late.
Today was a long day, wasn't it? For the people working, nigga.
What happened? He ordered y'all food. Like, would you be like, oh yeah?
But even if he ordered food,
he ordered.
It gotta be what I want.
Yeah, what y'all
want?
want?
Like pizza, like
you
like,
pizza and
what y'all want to eat? Yeah, I'll be happy then.
That's still I don't know.
I don't think a micromanager would do that. That just would be a manager.
That would be a manager that's gonna stay late too.
Yeah. And actually probably work then and go twiddle their hands.
Yeah.
All right, y'all, we done.
Right.
We just pick this up tomorrow.
Yeah, because that's what I think most micromanagers, this would be wrong with half of them, bro. You don't know what the fuck you doing, and you don't know what the fuck I do.
Right.
Because please believe, if this stuff is late and the numbers are tight, that's because you can't answer the questions they asking you. Like, if you cannot explain to leadership why your numbers is behind, and your team couldn't explain it to you, that's because you don't know what the fuck
what's going on.
You ever try to tell your manager what he need to tell? Like,
don't get me started.
I'm trying to
That's always been my job.
When that pressure started coming, it's like, bro, you
really
got to let them know our computers are slow. Our computers are terrible. Like, and we barely get any phone calls in. Do they know that?
What marketing doing? Because my numbers is slow because of them.
Right.
Go back and tell them.
Right. This is what they need to know.
Man, like all the presentations I done created for these micromanagers because they just don't know how to deliver it. They don't know what to say, but they're not gonna let you do it because then it look like what part they played. What's the point of them being there? You know what I'm saying?
Like, stop being scared. Let these folks know we struggling down here.
They be scared.
We ain't got no L. We hot. See, if we work from home, we get more done.
Come on,
everybody work from home, man.
They just think that's the wrong answer, definitely.
Work from home. That's not in the budget.
Right. Bro, they ain't got nothing to do with you. They don't want to be having no training videos or nothing. Everybody should work from home. We're going to sign a petition.
They need to start putting some on that gas tank.
Right.
Exactly.
I done called HR, and HR gonna tell me, go read the handbook.
Ugh, lad, boy. Fuck you, mean. Ugh, get the fuck out of me. Ugh, girl.
I can't stand calling up to the office.
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service.
All right, what we got this week? What we talking about?
This week, we talking about that money.
Yes, money.
Money. So we're talking about the wage law.
Okay.
So this is for the state of Indiana.
Okay.
So Indiana, reducing employee pay is nearly impossible. Yep. Wage deductions are permitted only with a written agreement that the employee has to sign.
Okay.
And he or she can revoke it at any time. So if the employer violates the law, the employee may recover 3 times the amount of usual damages, and they also get their attorney's fees paid.
So wait a minute. I made $35,000 a year. Mm-hmm. The company tries to deduct my pay, and I can get $35,000 times 3.
Yes.
Plus my attorney fees if I take your ass to court.
Yes.
Okay, what part of Indiana? Let me see. What, Gary? What else?
First, you're trying to move to North Dakota.
No, I mean, that's pretty straight.
I like this law because it honestly protects the employee.
Yes. I mean, because I've never been, I guess, demoted in a sense that would be considered a demotion, I guess.
I agree. Well, and two, I'm just like, what would cause you to do wage deductions? I've heard a lot of companies laying off because they realize, like, looking at their P&L at the end of the year, hey, I don't have enough to, but to say you're going to reduce my wages?
Let me think. Normally that comes with demotions. I've never really heard of a wage, unless, small businesses probably do it, like, it's just becoming too much. We're going to have to lower your pay because of this.
You would have to have a reason for you to reduce the employee, like maybe like productivity at work,
right?
Something like that. I just couldn't imagine you would just come up to me and say like, "Hey, we're gonna reduce your pay because the company isn't doing well." Because I'm gonna be like, "What's that got to do with me?"
Well, you could either have a choice of having a job or get $10,000 less than what you're making.
I would rather not sign the agreement if I lived in Indiana.
But I'm sure a lot of these companies, well then, I don't know. Because a lot of these companies don't have an HR department that do stupid stuff like that. Right. You know what I'm saying? So they don't even know they should have a form to present to the employees. You know what I'm saying? To have them sign it.
Because the thing is, I always also wonder, because usually if someone files a claim and they win, typically the job, at the very least, pays 1/3 of the attorney fees, at the very least. But they also get the front pay, which is like the wages you would have lost for not working there.
Right.
But then back pay, so anything you would have suffered, whether it's like emotional loss, etc.
Right.
So I wonder if that 3 times is like whatever the judge awards the company to give me times 3. That would be a good question.
Now, child, they writing some checks in Indiana.
Money. I told you that's what we're talking about.
But that's only if people know, though. That's a key piece, because you wouldn't know to take the company to court for wrongful for that, reduce in compensation.
Yeah.
So if people don't know, then I'm sure it's like, companies getting over left or right, like a lot of things.
I could see that, but I wonder also, because there's some laws that they require you
to post.
to post or put in the associate handbook. And honestly, me just working in HR, employers are smart, because once they tell somebody else's situation, they probably know someone who knows somebody. Hey, did you know about this? Go look it up. But like you said, you would have to know about it.
You would have to know about it, because I don't take employees for granted in regards to their knowledge, but it also has to be a will to know,
right?
As an employee, you know what I'm saying? Because I could just think about how many employees didn't know certain things, and I'm like, how did you not know?
When it comes to my money, I know everything.
Yes, but a lot of them don't even look at their pay stubs. They just like, my check was $14 different. What happened? Did you read your pay stub? Oh, where I can get the pay stub from? Like,
what?
You been here 9 years, you ain't never seen your pay stub? I get the direct deposit. Like, all right, like, make sure
you still have to check your stuff.
Yes, because it could be something else. So it's just like, they're smart to a point of will know. Like, if they know because they had the willpower to want to go find out, okay, they're expert in that. But yeah,
but I'm pretty sure
it could be in Indiana know that.
It could be a good and bad thing, though, because maybe companies aren't going straight to like, hey, we're going to reduce your pay. Like you said earlier, would you rather reduce your pay or have no job? Most companies are probably just saying like, hey, we're laying off just because of where our company's at. They might be doing more job cuts than they are reducing pay.
So that's a good and bad thing.
It is.
So it may be super dope, but then again, it may be like, but damn, I lost my job, and I could have really got just a $3 pay cut, $3 hour pay cut, and then
still had something.
I don't know. I
still feel like I would have the law in place, because we were just talking about this, like with the 9 to 5 and the way that the economy is, it's like you can't tell what's going to happen to your job. It's not always secure. It's just like the risk you take with being an entrepreneur. You take the exact same risk.
Yes.
Sometimes more working a 9 to 5.
Yes, Lord. Yes, talk about these risks. So, yeah. But yes, it's like it's so risky. Regardless, just being working for your money is a risk. You know what I'm saying? However you get it, side hustler, 9 to 5 or business owner, whatever, it's all still a risk. People may not buy it. People may not have the funds to even pay you for the work you've done. Like, it just is what it is. So it's like, how do you protect yourself? Or they can only pay you $75 and not $100.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
because imagine if you're a business owner and then you tell someone, "Hey, this is the amount to pay you for my work," and they're like, "I'm gonna give you 75% of that."
Yeah. You know how many times I've heard people say, I don't know, they didn't got their hair done and they wrote them a check and like, "Hey, but you can't cash it till next week."
No,
I've heard that before.
I was like, then you should have made your hair appointment for next week.
Right. But they got their hair done now. You know what I'm saying? So you writing checks, sis, and putting it on hold. God,
forget that. I'm gonna go cash that check. I'm gonna go cash that check because whatever else happens after I cash my check has nothing to do with me.
Bounce right on up out of here. Bounce up out of this.
I'm gonna bounce with my money because I'm not leaving that bank till I get my money.
I'm not leaving. Okay.
Topic of the day.
What happened, man?
Oh, it's time for that topic of the day.
Guess who?
Nah, folks, what we talking about? It's the topic of the day.
So Simply Hire said that although millennials may be the greatest advocates for work-life balance, they're less able than other generations to act on the notion. Survey results showed that while 58% of baby boomers said that transitioning from work to home at day's end wasn't difficult, just 36.2% of millennials said that they felt the same. Millennials also were the most likely to describe making the transition from work to home as somewhat difficult. Me personally, fuck all this shit.
Right.
Fuck all of this. Like, I know, like, some of my friends that are managers, supervisors, they take their work life home. Like, they don't have a choice because, you know, either they're a manager or they're on call all the time. Like, I just be like, bruh, turn your phone off. But they can't.
Yep.
They cannot.
They're addicted to their work life.
Bruh, like, don't be calling me about nothing. I'm at home, bruh. Like, don't call me about nothing. I just be feeling so bad for them.
See, I'm the complete opposite, of course. I love work. Work is my life. I have no life. All I know is work. But it's a test of time too, because now that I'm getting older and I cherish the one-on-one time that I have with my son, I'm learning now, like, I don't work on Thursdays at all. Like, I try my best. Like, I may get some in, some here or there because of a client may need something or whatever the case may be, but I'm not cutting into my child's time for work. You know what I'm saying? And then I don't work weekends. But before that time, when I was in corporate America, I would work weekends. I would log on Saturdays and send emails. I would stay in the office till 7:30, trying to hurry up and get stuff done. And a lot of times it's because I was BSing during the day from 8 to like 3. Yeah. And then 3 to 5, I'm like, oh shit, I ain't got it. So now I'm having to work from home because I done fucking forgot to do shit. But I think a lot of millennials, because millennials are now 6-figure niggas now. You know what I'm saying? Like, back in our folks' days when they was our age, they wasn't making 6 figures. They was making $30,000 and $40,000. So our age group has a lot more responsibility. Because they're VPs and in leadership roles and coming out the gate, management positions and things of that sort. So you do have a issue with work-life balance because you're getting paid to be, to be there. Yeah, you getting paid to work Monday through Sunday. Mm-hmm. From the time you open your eyes to the time you close. When you sign up for salary, that's what you get. Mm-hmm. Because especially when you get that, they give you your work cell phone. Cause that's it. Once they give you that work cell phone, you gotta have that with you 24/7. Well, you don't necessarily have to. They choose to. It's a choice. Because you can turn it off.
I would.
But you don't want to miss it. Because 9 times out of 10, you got a team. Now companies are, having 2 and 3 shifts. Mm-hmm. Call centers are running 24/7. I remember Macy's had an HR associate position. And I didn't realize that Macy's worked like 24/7. Like behind the scenes with their warehouse and stuff like that. So they needed an associate to cover the 3 shifts. Like you would just work random shifts or whatever the case may be. And my thing is, where in the world? That's not a manager role. That's an associate role, which means it's a support role. And you got a support person working 1st, 2nd, and 3rd shift with a work phone on call.
Y'all don't pay me enough for that.
Yeah, it's a lot.
You don't pay me enough for doing all that. And then like the people that are in these salary positions, y'all complain about y'all pay. Like, you complain about the pay, but you got direct reports. You got to do the shit.
Yep.
That's why I don't want to have no direct reports.
I cannot.
Me. Cause I don't have time for nobody to be emailing me, or me emailing you. Like my manager be emailing like on a Saturday, girl, at 8:00 in the morning. Like,
hey, before I forget, I just wanted to connect with y'all. So first thing on Monday.
Even like people that's in the field, like the people that work in the stores, like they have all these special things they want to be done. Like, bruh, don't email me.
Yep.
And then you pressed about it. I don't work on weekends. Y'all think we be working on weekends? Nah. Yep. So then that's when they email the manager, and then
they gotta get the work done.
Like, it's too much. It's too much. I just feel like you need to always wind down like your mind and your body. Like, just take care of you sometimes. Like,
yep. But you don't think millennials enjoy themselves?
They do. Some do, but some are workaholics. Some people just work. But those same workaholics, I do see them take like a week or 2 trips. Like they be gone for a minute and then they come back and they work hard. And they still be answering emails on their trips.
But do you think those are the ones that have a personal life or may not have a personal life?
I don't think they have a personal life. Mm-hmm. Because you have to actually, like, of course everybody has to schedule that time, but it takes you a whole year. Mm-hmm. You're like, oh, I need a vacation. But you still working on your vacation. Like, bro, this is your vacation. Right.
Because if you have friends that get flued out all the time, you trying to get flued out.
I'm
you
like, fast.
I'm gonna do something.
What you doing? Shit, I'm trying to get flued out like you. I might pull out the laptop long I'm in a different city every week.
So
like that's cool. Like if I could travel and work, that would be dope. Like I know a lot of people do. They be over it though because they've done it. But I would love to travel and work.
I would say I would trade anything to have that life again. Letting the company pay for everything on the travel trip. Oh my gosh. Like,
and you just go to a couple seminars, you work with a couple of teams, that's it. And then after that you good. You got a day and a half or 2 days.
Especially when I used to travel back and forth to Houston, like it was just great because I'm like, I'm gonna go tour the Budweiser facility, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and go turn out with my friends that's down there. You really make places a second home at that point when your job paying for it.
You be like, hey, I'm going to be in the city on so-and-so day. And then, especially if you know somebody there, you just take that. Right. Oh, I could use this little hotel money for some more food and drink. Give me that American Express card.
Right.
So, yeah.
Cash me out.
But the people that don't have that work-life balance, I couldn't imagine, like, does the money sacrifice for your mental health? Like, does your pay rate, does your salary sacrifice for you not having a life?
But see, I'm just trying to think about what millennials that I know that don't have a work-life balance.
I don't know none, but it's some out there.
Of course. But are they millennials? Are they... What's the group after baby boomers? Between baby boomers and millennials, ain't there somebody?
Generation X?
Is that Generation X?
Yeah, because it's baby boomers and then X, or the X after us.
That's what I can't remember, so I'm going to have to look it up.
Because I can't imagine, though. I don't care how much money you make. I could not imagine you not having a life at our age.
Because, like, CEOs, they be gone all the time. Well, this week we on spring break, and that week we in Alaska, and we got that we in Canada, and we're here, we're there.
So, Generation X is 1960 to 1970. So, it's Generation X, baby boomers, and then us. Okay. So, the Generation X is like our moms.
No. The baby boomers are our moms. No. Generation X would be... what is that?
1960 to 1970.
Yeah. And then after 70 to
us is the baby boomers.
Nah, we millennials.
What the baby boomers is?
I guess 40 through 60.
Oh, that's the old folks.
Yeah.
So what's... Oh, yeah, you're right. So... Yeah, so baby boomers is 46 to 64.
Yeah.
And then Generation X, then us.
Right.
And then Generation Y, or whatever.
Yeah, like Y for real.
Yeah,
but nah.
95, these 2002 babies.
Right.
I don't know. I've learned to have
yeah, because Jenna, you always flew out.
Yeah, but I'm
not as much.
Yeah.
This year you didn't get flued out as much.
Yes, but if I can find me a job that flew me out, flow me out, fly me out, whatever that bitch said, yeah, Miami, I'm trying to get flued out. That shit would be lit. Like, I would love to work and travel. Like, I would love to do that.
Yeah, it's fun. It's overwhelming too, though, because you're trying to handle personal and business all at the same time. Right. You're on different time zones. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to do as much as you can in one little trip, and also be mindful at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Because it's still company time.
Facts.
But yeah, I just think for those of you that do not have that work-life balance, or you just work, I would definitely, like, I was going to get back on the app, Meetup. Have you ever used the Meetup app?
That sounds like some killer stuff.
It's not killer stuff. It's basically where people find friends when they move to a new city. I don't think it's Tinder, to groups. It's like a Facebook community in a sense.
Oh,
and you could just join all of these different, like, if you are a single mom and you want to meet other single mom with kids in your area, and you can meet up with them and y'all start hanging out and doing, stuff. Or you're a millennial and you're trying to find other black millennials that live downtown because you live downtown. Y'all want to hang out. So it's just different cities. It's called Meetup. You meet up with these people. Y'all become friends. Y'all hang out. And all this kind of stuff. One of my good friends, she used to kill that app when she first moved here. Mm-hmm. And now she has, like, friends she's been friends with since she first moved here because of Meetup.
The Meetup app.
So I just encourage people to use the Meetup app. I know it works. I've seen people that it worked with. Find friends. Find some work-life balance. Find people that's interested in what you're interested in. Doing Dragon Con. Whatever floats your boat. I always say once a month, everybody should be relieving themselves.
Yes, just don't be fucking the people on.
I'm done.
I hope I pass. I better pass. Maybe I should have just walked out. I swear I ain't hanging with them no more. But if I don't pass, I ain't gotta pay child support.
It's my baby mama. I'm on child support. She get welfare checks, but I stay in court.
Nah. I'ma pass. Fuck!
Drug test stories.
Yeah.
Today. JJ, you alive today?
I failed today.
You failed
miserably last week.
Yeah, I had to leave y'all hanging with the drug test story last week. My throat was just that candy. I'm blaming that candy.
Yeah, your body was just not having it. You probably didn't need it.
I probably didn't need it
at all.
I ain't been eating a lot of sugar lately.
Oh yeah.
So that candy, yeah. I mean, I've been
That's
trying
why he was over there shaking.
I've been trying to do a little something different, just trying to mix it up.
Did this fool say you was over there shaking? I'm done.
It was over there.
Anyway,
I damn passed out.
So drug test story from last week that you didn't get to give.
Yes.
What we got this week?
You was over here with the shakes.
I was over here on a sugar high. So this week it's coming straight from, and anybody know anybody from Minnesota? Anybody got family in Minnesota? I don't really know nobody.
In Minnesota?
I just know it be cold out there.
The Vikings.
Minnesota Vikings. Okay. So this brother is from Minnesota. His name is Henry Stratford.
Not Henry.
Henry Stratford. It sounds like a good white guy. Just privileges all get out.
Right.
But he's a truck driver, right? So this is a Friday. He's driving the truck, and he drives a truck that transports the cars. The Audis.
I'm always scared to be behind them.
Are those called slingshots?
Have you ever dated somebody who drove those?
No, but I've worked in the logistics business.
Oh, okay.
I just feel like it's a lot of responsibility. When I look at those trucks drive by with them nice cars, I'm like, bro.
Yeah, but especially when they got like 10 and
right. I be seeing some with Ferraris.
Yeah, I don't think I could do it.
So
I don't think I can do the gas trucks. Which one is worse, the gas or the cars?
Or the one with the laws on the back.
Oh yeah, the one with the laws always.
I will say
it always made me think about this.
Construction truck.
Anything I feel like that carrying something on the back, them trucks scare me.
Have you seen the ones with like the trailer homes on the back?
Yeah.
They have to wide
load.
Yeah, like bruh.
Like, bro, you don't need to be on the highway with all
And they
that.
got a little metal truck behind.
But how they get through the town with it?
That's what I want to know. Cause you ain't taking it. You taking it to Rochelle, Georgia.
Right. I know you ain't driving through Atlanta with that.
Definitely not. So this buddy from Minnesota.
Drive the truck. So this is a Friday, he says.
Okay.
He's rushing to drop off his last load of trucks. And then I guess he didn't put 2 of them on there good. Or he didn't secure them all the way. Nigga fucking up. So he driving.
Friday, you fucking up.
2 cars come off the back of the truck.
In the middle of traffic.
Oh, man.
So obviously it's a huge situation. You know, the police is all over the place. They having to shut down 3-4 lanes for this fool.
Hell no.
So he already know he got a drug test coming. As soon as he get back.
He got drug tests.
I bet he didn't have to make it back. I bet they called his ass over the phone and told him he need to go to the nearest one.
Probably.
Right. And if you don't show up in 10 minutes,
you fired.
Exactly. And he said he was high when it happened.
No.
So that's the crazy part. He didn't get. I don't know if they don't do.
No wonder.
Right.
No fucking wonder.
Right. But I understand that. When I drove trucks, we used to kind of be high every day.
Are you serious?
I ain't gonna count.
That is the most scariest job ever.
That's why they be calling so many accidents.
Right.
Nah, because the thing is, you got so many deliveries, so much bullshit to deal with these customers. Sometimes you just gotta be like, bro, I'm gonna get you. You gonna get your package when I get
can't
there.
even drive my little V6 car now, and I be about to swerve off.
You gotta be able to drive that thing now.
What in the world?
So I don't know what's gonna happen with this brother.
Damn, that's deep right there. Cause I could just be imagine me behind that Audi. Bro, we get paid, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody. Honey, baby, I'm finally finna get the car I want.
Yeah.
Facts.
You better make sure you got that gap insurance, though.
That gap, boy, fool. Gotta have that gap.
Man, but that gap don't do shit, though. I had a car with my gap insurance did not cover the full gap. It covered 3/4 of the gap.
Extra on your damn car note.
Yep.
Fuck that shit.
Fuck that
It gone now, but whatever.
I know.
So Monday morning, he has a drug test. It's Friday. He got the whole weekend. Let's see. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna do a detox. He didn't really say how he think he's gonna pass it.
Yeah, bro. I bet somebody died too.
I hope not. I hope nobody's injured. I hope maybe a few cars or some shit. But
I don't see how you just didn't get fired.
Yeah, like you should
I feel like that's just supposed to be fired.
It don't matter if he was
But it could be retaliation. You know, they gotta investigate it, see if it was a car in front of him that slammed on the brakes and caused the accident. You know, they gotta get the police report back.
He fall asleep.
So he got 48 hours. Yeah, he got 48 hours to prove.
And it could have been a malfunction with the truck. He could have maybe
malfunction.
had the cars on there secured in the truck.
Because if he was I would definitely say
I would too.
The damn clip fucked up. So
I had it been tight.
I was like,
the same way I do it every time, bro. I swear, dog.
And then I was like, with the cars, like, I had a nigga go out there and make sure I tied that shit on.
Right.
Yeah, I had a backup.
They didn't put the emergency brake on when they loaded it. That what it was.
Right, that probably what it was.
Yep.
I ain't fucked up.
Oh, God.
All right, y'all. If you are not, please make sure that you're following us on social media. LCK Work Podcast, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that dope stuff. Website, fuckworkpodcast.com, LCKworkpodcast.com. All right, everybody, heads. Jenna, you gonna close us out with a word prayer?
I sure am. Make
yes,
sure you
come on, God.
If y'all in the car, you don't have to close your eyes because I don't want y'all to die.
Right.
All right, head bow. Let's do it.
Bye.
Lord, as I start this day, let me remember how blessed and lucky I am to be in my job.
Amen.
Remind me to be grateful for the work that I do,
yes,
the people I meet,
yes,
and the wage that I receive.
Yes.
Keep me cooperative with my colleagues and friendly to the people I serve.
Please, God.
But if one motherfucker try me today,
whoa.
It's gonna be they ass.
Wait a minute.
I'm sorry, y'all. Let me reel it back. I'm sorry, Lord. I apologize. Forgive me. Bring it back in.
Yes.
Woosah.
Back to the Lord.
If I have to complain, make me think of the common good and later of my own welfare.
Yes.
Help me to be honest in my dealings and responsible in the tasks that are assigned to me.
Yes.
Make me aware that in my work, I bring your work to completion.
Yes, God.
In the name of Jesus, I pray.
Amen.
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 Amen. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.